Welcome back to Toledo's original 9 a.m. show. Good day.
Yes, it's 1 month from this weekend. One of the most popular music festivals of the year, Acoustics for Autism.
Wow, so close.
Yeah, it's coming up.
Yeah, so we have a sample of some of the music you'll hear in a moment. But first, let's find out more about Project I Am and Acoustics for Autism. Scott Hayes and Jeff Stewart, they join us this morning.
Good morning, guys.
Yeah.
Morning.
How does it feel? We're getting so close. How does that feel?
Nervous?
You know what? I feel like, and I haven't said this every year, I feel like we're more prepared this year than we've ever been.
Oh,
this is our 16th edition. You know, last year we lucked out with the weather and we had 17,000 people descend upon downtown Maumee, celebrate. We're able to raise a lot of money and get that money to where it really needs to be, helping families struggling with autism spectrum disorder out-of-pocket expenses.
Yes, we know that can be expensive, complicated. Insurance doesn't cover everything. So we're going to bring music together and everybody else together and help support these families. You're having how many bands? Like a million?
90 musical acts this year on 8 different stages. Last year we closed down Conant Street.
Yeah.
The city's been great to work with. They're also closing Dudley and Wayne Street. So we've got that whole block, of course, behind the Village Idiot at Buster Brown's. We'll have the big tent, the beer garden tent connected to that, the silent auction stage, and then there's just stages all over the place.
That's a lot of cats to wrangle, Scotty.
So is this your first time performing, or have you done this in the past?
I've been there since the beginning, pretty much.
All 16, huh?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember not
15 years ago. Yeah, he was part of it. He's been a great supporter. One of the best songwriters we're blessed to have,
that's
and not
awesome.
only in Toledo, but I'd say the planet.
Oh, hey.
So 15 going on 16 years for you performing. What does this mean to you?
Well, it's a beautiful day. The spring's coming, first of all, so everybody has a little bit of hope. You get to see your friends you might not have seen during the winter months. We're all there for a great cause, so you're all there in a good spirit. You know, you put away your other stuff, you go there for the day, and you're just with your friends, people that are there for the right reasons, and lots of love, lots of big hugs, and I don't know, it's just great, good smiles. And we get to make a lot of money for a lot of good people. It's a cool event.
And you can hear great music from so many artists too, right? It's a win-win for everyone.
So many different kinds too, so you're going to be taken care of.
Very good. So to get this off the ground, you know, you need help from sponsors, and you're asking for some more to step forward here, right?
Yeah, we're a 100% volunteer organization, as you know. No one gets paid. We don't have an office, anything like that. But there are some hard costs associated with putting on the event. We've got the event sponsors all locked in. Erie Homes, we've got Clearview Tinning again, Labor's Local 500, we love those guys, and Glick Electrical and Construction are the event sponsors. And we've got plenty of opportunities for other sponsorships if you go to acousticsforautism.com. But we need those in by the 10th, which is a week from today. So that we can properly get the print stuff out there and properly promote these businesses that align themselves with a great cause.
Yeah, wow.
And then silent auction is another one too that you all use to raise money for this cause, and you need items for that.
Yeah, so you know, we collect items. We always get good ones. I know of a few that I'm going to be bidding on this year, but anything from sports memorabilia, gift cards, experiences. You know, if you have a timeshare you're not going to use, those are all very popular, highly bid items. But we're going to go live with the auction on Monday, the 27th, virtually, and then the auction will take place that week and culminate with it in person at the event on March 5th.
So throughout the week, you can be like,
Yeah, there'll be buy it now options.
Buy it now options.
You can kind of check out what's going to be there and then develop a strategy for how you might win it.
And it goes to such a great cause, just helping these families out, just to pay some of these costs that maybe they wouldn't be able to.
What we find with autism is what works for one family member might not work for another. The spectrum is very broad. That's why they call it a spectrum. And so, you know, there are things that are conventional and unconventional treatments that might work. If a doctor says this will work for your kid or your family member, we'll fund it. It could be anything from traditional ABA therapies to products that are helpful, tactile things. Weighted blankets are always popular, but, you know, maybe a workshop or a piece of software or equine therapy. Music therapy is one of the reasons we got into this. That was very successful. Our founder, Nicole Corey, had a friend that was struggling, and they found music therapy worked for their child. And so we're very happy to sponsor those things.
Very good. So Jeff, you're going to sing for us this
Yeah.
morning. What are you going to sing?
I'm gonna do a brand new song.
Brand new.
Yeah, brand new.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right.
I hope to remember the words to it. But
Let's see, take it
Head
away.
on over.
So you'll head right over there. Yeah.
all right.
So what's the name of this song?
If he remembers.
Yeah. Do you remember the name
Yeah,
of the
ain't
song?
coming down. Or excuse me, it's ain't gonna quit.
Ain't gonna quit, see?
I thought it was apropos for our situation for acoustics.
Love it.
This is gonna fall off as I'm playing, so let's do this. Y'all set? It's been a while, but I've been broken down, busted, bent. What I'm trying to say, the deal done, the money's all spent. Then I ain't gonna quit. Ain't gonna stop loving you. Ain't gonna quit, baby. Ain't gonna stop loving you. Hey, it ain't no mystery. Not trying to be your history. Babe, I'm still wild, I'm not a child, I just need a release. And I ain't gonna quit. Ain't gonna stop loving you. I ain't gonna quit, baby. I ain't gonna stop loving you. There ain't a thing that you can do to make me stop loving you, and I ain't gonna quit. Once in a while I catch you smiling, I know I still got you. Babe, I'ma go the extra mile, but I ain't chasing no curfew. Well, please, please be all mine until the end of the line. Well, I ain't gonna quit. Ain't gonna stop loving you. I ain't gonna quit, baby. Ain't gonna stop loving you.